Okay, this is for Taurus, Shamrock Tarot, general reading, rules can be reversed. This is a almost personal, specific read for one person only. And you're going to get mad, so you better go take a grain of salt. And then one day you'll thank me, but for right now, I didn't even want to do this, but I have to because someone's got to say it. But, so make sure you're not at home. And, there's a little heartbeat in there a little bit. But you just overly used your charisma. Your marriage is dry and empty because she's a dry and empty person. You both are dry and empty. You don't really have anything to talk about. You're not very interesting people. I hate to say that about you two, but she is, you just settled for her. You settled for her. Out of all, there was at least five women at home and in surrounding areas that you had to choose from, that you still had contracts with, and you stayed on the dating websites, poisoning yourself, and you settled for her. You're starting to see her age. She's had major, she doesn't have any friends and doesn't know how to be social because she's had major teasing through school. Never had, she's had major corrective dental surgery, not just like have braces for 4 years. Major corrective dental surgery. You're gonna have to keep an eye on the kid because he's going to be one of those kids that are in a retainer, and then eventually, like, as soon as his adult teeth start coming in. So you're going to have to keep an eye on him. He's always going to be in a retainer, and then it's going to be nonstop braces, and you are not going to be able to afford the dental surgery. And let's see, and that's your punishment. You've created a gene in the soft jawline, and now nobody wants to work with you anymore, the uppers. We let people do what they want, and you use your better judgment, and you never did that. You just always thought you could find something better, got addicted to looking at people's pictures, and this is what happens. You settled for her. You had at least 5 predominant, beautiful women that you could have been in a very good relationship with, or have kids with, have a family already with, and you didn't. So that's on you. You're the one that's going to have to sit through this. When you were by yourself, you were supposed to be going through the dark night of the soul, and you didn't. You stayed addicted looking at pictures of strangers online for whatever reasons. You never competed, and you never beat out the competitions. You never proved yourself worthy of being with one of the princesses. And this is what you get. You get to settle for less. That's what it's called. Her, no, she's not cheating on you, and she doesn't have any social skills. How would she cheat on you when she doesn't even have any friends? Anyways, you two, she needs to go get involved in like the school districts. She needs to go be a cafeteria lunch lady, put him in Head Start whenever that starts, and go get involved in the schools. PTO, PTA, she can go volunteer at the libraries and, file books. She can be a lunch lady. She can go do the food banks. There's a lot of stuff that she can do in the community to go do something. Okay, this is just ridiculous. And then you two need to have, your stupid pretend life. You need to start making goals. Where are we going to be in the next 5 years? What do we want to do for retirement? Because you're stuck with her now. Yeah, you're going to start feeling sorry for her. You're going to just stay in that marriage. Yeah, there goes eye roll. Because now you're going to want to prove this to everybody, let's see here, all your stupid, you're not going to have that nice, carefree, living life in the moment, retirement. You're going to, where do we want our money? How much money do we want in bank? All that stupid stuff. That's going to be your relationship. You're feeling the energy pool. They're putting you back down your south node because you never learned your lessons, and feels like they're making you a Piscean. That's what happens. There's the Pisceans that go crazy, plenty fish in the sea. That's where that term comes from. You just want to be crazy and date all these people and, you know, never grow up, and this is your punishment. A chosen one created a soft shell. That's just not very pleasing. Anything else? There's something about your childhood. You know, you listen to your older brother with your last ex. Be with somebody like her and then she'll never leave you, and then look what happened to you. You know, not listening to yourself. Your brother's fine. I saw him up there and I was at the hall with my ex. He's happy up there. He has a job. I can't remember what it is though. We were sitting there and he's really happy. He's not married. He's still not married. He's happy up there. He's not even waiting for everybody, like, you know, when we all start over again. He doesn't even care about that. He's happy up there. He does something, not like a normal job. Like most people are either on the hall or on the floor. He has a real job. So, I mean, they're all real jobs, but he's not like a watcher or something. You know, you're not on my timeline. Next life. Sorry. I mean, of course, if stuff start going south, maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything about your older brother and your younger brother. Definitely not. But, yep, taking that leap of faith back to yourself. Sourpuss. You know, and you can't cry. You had all them years alone where you were supposed to be crying and visiting the dark night of the soul and releasing all this stuff, and you didn't. You sat there and looked on the computer and looked at pictures for how God knows however many years, and went into the dating pool. Nobody knows. Once you start going down those alleys, nobody helps you. Nobody gives you advice or talks to you and stuff like that. So you're gonna have to keep this all to yourself. My suggestion personally would be to have another kid so he has somebody to play with, but then you're at risk of having another girl with a soft jawline, and that's what happened to her. I mean, you can't stop, you know, menopause. You can't stop aging. You can't, and from her starving herself, she has no muscle mass, so all that's going to start sagging. That's what you're seeing, because she doesn't have any muscle mass. She never really ate. I bet you her mom's overweight. That's probably why. And all she ever cared about was her appearance, so instead of like joining sports or something and getting involved. I think that's about it. We might not even make it into Gateway. I think we might stay in East Allegheny my next life, since I have prospects lined up now. I don't know yet. I don't know what. I can't really get channel over there because of everything, how built up it is now. So it's always focused where we grew up at. Yeah, this King of Wands is being released. It looks like you're not getting that back either. Your charisma, you're putting on your act. You know, that ego that controlled you. Now you're going to be thinking about the little, you know, the important things in life, the things that you should have been thinking about. Material happiness. Yeah, stuck in your head, Eight of Swords, and taking that leap of faith back to yourself. What do you like to do? You don't even know. Now you want your Two of Cups. Now it's a little late for that. That's the truth. This is the truth. I'm not even getting a reading one for you because you don't need one. Just had a message to tell you. Can't message me. It's shut down. It's out of control. I don't do that. I never did that. I just wait for who's ever next comes in, they come in. I don't control any of that. Never did. I never put myself out there. You can't blame others. You can't be like, oh, well, so-and-so is married. Well, before they got married. There was a nice big gap there. Oh, just like, oh, your friend. What happened, me and your friend? He was on, literally, we would be over there hanging out. And he would be on the phone looking at pictures, literally, while I was over there. But that's not why we broke up. We broke up because he went back to his ex. He keeps saying, give me another chance. Here's the wheel. You're going on the karmic wheel for not ever going forward. I did give him 2 chances. Twice. He did it to me twice. He literally thought that going back to her would get him out of child support. Oh yeah. And the karmics are all the same. They come back because they're jealous, and then they get what they want, and then they leave like 4 months later. It's the same story. Yeah, you need to put all this to rest. Everything's hidden from you. Here's the Piscean energy. Your heart's being put to rest. Is that what you were doing in the dating pool? Were you throwing your heart around? Oh my gosh. No, you were. Shame on you. You can't do that. I guess you guys can throw your heart around, huh? You can't produce love, though. Love is a special chemical that's produced when 2 people love each other. So there's a difference. You're probably going to be learning the difference between throwing your heart around and love. Change is needed. Sun and the moon. Something's going to happen to you in November with the eclipse coming in. Maybe an angel will come down and talk to you. You start filtering all this crap out of your head. And you need to think about, like, who you are. You know, you're not very interesting. You're not very interesting to go out on a date with and talk to, and then you don't even drink on top of it. It's kind of boring. So, yeah, you could tell your buddy that I did give him 2 chances, and he did it twice to me. And he's a raging alcoholic, and he was looking at other women while we were together. So, yeah, there's more than one reason. Yep, your sex, your charisma, that's all getting put to rest. Yep. Being rebirthed. Dark. King of Cups, your heart. Now your heart chakra's closed, is what you feel. Oh, you gave it all away to strangers. You never did anything good with it. Never put your heart and soul into anything. Yeah, they took it. They took it and sold it away. Yep, there's more fish energy there. Plenty of. Yep. Ooh, yeah, you are royal. I think I told you that before. Or a noble. You'll be downgraded to a noble. It's not really a downgrade, but you just have to relearn your lessons. You don't ever learn them. You know how upsetting it is for us, or waiting for you guys, and you keep just choosing strangers over and over and over again, either because of sex or your ego or whatever, and you know, it's just playing everybody. It's not that bad. I know someone who has HIV right now because of this. So your story's not too bad. You know, the ghosting people and stuff, are trying to act like you're. I don't understand the ghosting, but if someone could explain that to me, that would be great. If you just want to be friends with me. And there's the ghosting people during middle of conversations. Strength and courage. Let's see here. Yeah, you're going down to the Lamb. What is this? Strength and courage now, please. It came up twice. Yeah, you're having a tower over this. What strength and courage is not throwing your heart around on a silver platter. That's, you know, you never stepped up to the plate when there was somebody on the drawing board. You never stepped up to the plate. You never fought for anything, any of the connections. You never fought for it. You never proved yourself. Even with all these people that you dated, you never followed through with anybody and finished out the relationship. So that's a big, big problem. Yeah, you never collaborated with anybody. That's working. This could be working and helping people depending on this, or it's the drama card. You never helped anybody. You never worked with anybody and planned and built friendships and soulmate ties. So you lost it. You lost the tie. That's what that feeling was. That was your soulmate tie coming off you. No, you don't get a bracelet. You never made any connections with anybody. I'm not going to apologize to you. I didn't make the rules. I wasn't the only one. There was 5 other women in our community. So, or surrounding areas. Wherever when your brother disappeared to. Yeah, it's been a completion. There was a couple at least 5 single women that you could have mingled with, and you predominant ladies who had stuff, careers and material items, and all these chapters have been closed out. That's your Saturn returns. Instead of choosing to be in love, you always went down the I have a choice in love. And that means yes. That's the Sun card. Whatever your question is, the answer is yes. Anyways, anything else, please? Closing oracles. No, I'm disappearing. Never hear from me ever again. It's the only message I'm doing for you. Juggling. Oh, you had a risk at losing your job. Wow. Wow, they even almost took your stability off of you. Whew, ouch, that would have hurt. But you got a pay cut. Ooh. Oh, and you never invested in anything either. Yeah, you're Emperor. You never bought land. You never bought, oh, wow, you bought a house to rent. That's not really like, you never invested in anything. You want a new passionate beginning with your future. That's what you want. Now you want to be Emperor. And that's not going to happen. You cause conflict and chaos in your life. So you're moving forward on your new path, your new journey, taking that leap of faith back to yourself. Here's Judgment at a crossroads over this. I'm telling you what's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. Well, you think with all the women, maybe you should have invested in a cabin in the woods instead of throwing all your money away to whining and dining. Yeah, here's your ancestors. You're moving forward whether I like it or not for not ever using your better judgment. Here's your sword. You betrayed yourself. It's called self-betrayal. All these empty romances. And now you're upset over it. Now you are. Yeah, there's the will being put on the will. Karmic will. For everybody you rejected. Rejecting all the divine offers that came into you. See how he's bringing something in. That's God, the hand of God, and you're too focused on yourself in the past. Yep, there's the past card. You're in two minds over this. Yeah, there's a major delay on your life. You're stuck in Hangman. Not seeing lessons. That's what the Judgment in reverse is. Not learning your karmic lessons. Where is it? Judgment in reverse, not accepting or learning from your karmic lessons. And you're stuck being alone, even though you are married. I mean, but you're still alone. You're lonely. You're a lonely man. Anything else, please? Close this out. Done. The devil is the ego. It's quite the burden you got there on your back. Brother. It's very headachy. You're missing something out of your diet, iron or something. Some people, you're not like her. She's a nobody. I mean, I hate to say that to her. She can starve herself and live off of air. You can't. You're the Son of God. You need to eat. Divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. All is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Hey, you got to figure out who you are. Getting organized. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are the answers to your prayers. See? All right. Bye. Take care.